So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Spread out to the left. Machado. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've got rid. Messi. Machado gets across to intercept that. Diaz. Mercado. Well read, and the danger is averted. Romero, and it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lukumi, that's really well manoeuvred. De Paul, Messi. Cordoba, Lerma, Munoz, and here's Quintero, Romero shifted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cordoba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Senesi attempts a clearance. And can he finish it? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Juan Quintero, and that's aimed into the middle. Otamendi. Senesi. Aim forwards. Acuna. Out of play for a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Cordoba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Real chance!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sanchez, gently done. McAllister. Romero. Now it's to Paul. And here's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Now it's Messi. Cut it out. Moved on forwards. And it's Quintero. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shooting! And one more try! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Paredes. And it's played forward. Munoz cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found a way through. Machado did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Messi do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Lerma. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Machado forwards and with intent. De Paul. Colombia have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. that was close. Great defending, strong and determined. Lerma played into space. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide. Machado proves just a little bit too strong. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Messi. Messi played with finesse. Diaz. Lerma. Diaz. Great work on the overlap. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. That's a little off target. Ospina. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Simeone. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. He's through here. Messi. Cordoba. McAllister. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Diaz. Moved on forwards. Senesi makes the interception. McAllister. McAllister cuts it out. Simeone. Now it's Cordoba. Can he spark a counter here? Chance here to counter. Now it's Diaz. Diaz. Diaz with the delivery. Now it's Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quintero. Alvarez. And it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lerma. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. De Paul, who's set up one goal so far. Simeone. Machado goes forward. Cordoba. Romero. And it's Quintero. Nice and simple for the keeper. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Alvarez tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. De Paul. It'll be a throw-in. De Paul. And a chance! Machado is there, and he can get that clear. Alvarez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Alvarez. Nicely intercepted. And he's... And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Machado tries a cross, and that's too far for anyone. McAllister, Romero, now it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. That's really well manoeuvred. Munoz, that's been drilled forward. And here's Diaz. Nice looking ball. Diaz. And the ball is out of play. It's Rodrigo de Paul. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lerma. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Senesi. Messi. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's heaved it away. Cordoba. Lerma. Munoz. And he cuts out the supply. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Tries a measured ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Quintero. Good chance here! It's off target and by quite a way.
Colombia, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Diaz. Machado. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. De Paul. Simeone. Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Munoz, gently done. Well read, nice interception. Lerma. And here's Diaz. Diaz tries to dink it through. Romero with the clearance. Alvarez. He's got away. Alvarez keeps his foot on the gas. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Sanchez. Long ball looking to counter. Clearly not happy with that. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. De Paul! Good save. Keeper read that well.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Quintero. Cordoba. McAllister. And it's Messi. Simeone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diaz. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Munoz. And it's played forward. Munoz. Quintero. Takes a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Have it back and can go again. And it's Quintero. Juan Quintero. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Juan Quintero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister. Alvarez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has a look and place it forward. De Paul. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Paredes. Alvarez. Cordoba. Can he latch on to this? Calmly anticipates. Machado going full tilt down the left. The Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Sanchez makes the interception, driven forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colombia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alvarez. De Paul. Machado cuts it out. Aim forwards. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Simeone, and here's Alvarez, and here's Messi, and the finish! McAllister proves too strong. Great ball if he can get there, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Cordoba clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Colombia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Quintero. Lerma, gently done. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Senesi. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Quintero. Now it's Cordoba. In with the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Simeone. Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Machado forwards and with intent. Sanchez cuts out the pass. Ospina sends that a long way. McAllister. Messi. Alvarez running with the ball. Gets good distance on it. Corner then. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication. Deftly away. Simeone. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And they've got a throw. And it's Paredes. McAllister. And the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Classic clip. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Messi played into the box. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Munoz. He is through here. Alvarez. Machado. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi chips it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. Paredes. Can he finish? Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Alvarez. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Paul. Messi. Messi is the guilty party there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Munoz, aim forwards.
Colombia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Messi. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a throw. Colombia making another change here. McAllister. Oh, well measured. And they can counter here. Chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Colombia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's come loose. Acuna. Simeone. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Romero caresses it through. And that has been cleared. Messi's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lerma forwards and with intent. Now Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi considers his options. Special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, that is a bit special. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Argentina take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Could be danger here. Cross goes in there. Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Simeone. Martinez. Mojica gets across to intercept that. Lukumi. Munoz. Lukumi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. McAllister. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
McAllister is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Senesi. De Paul. Paredes. Romero. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Really well manoeuvred. Otamendi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Diaz. Looking to go deep. Gets his head on it! And that's a real chance missed. Argentina have reclaimed it. Simeone. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quintero. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lofted upfield. Simeone. And he's picked out the run. Munoz. Lerma, gently done. McAllister gets over and intercepts. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Senesi. Otamendi. Romero. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Can he get onto this? And the shot! Quintero. That's good running with the ball. That's been slipped through. Great defending, strong and determined. Lerma. Cordoba. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. So much time and space here.
Otamendi, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Cordoba. Gets a good foot in there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out to the right. Gomez looking to get on the end of this. McAllister. That is a little undercooked. Ospina. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Sanchez makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. McAllister with the clearance. And it's and he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a quick ball upfield. Ospina gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lerma shifted upfield. McAllister. Paredes. Simeone. Now this could be a chance. Acuna. And here's the pull. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a reach.
Tries a shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
The ball clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Rabiot. Mbappe. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Paredes. Romero. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Shaquib. Mbappe. Probing pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Paul. Spread out to the left. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Great work on the overlap. Corner it is. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to get it clear. De Paul. He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hernandez. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball looking to counter. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played forward. Shaquib. Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's run loose here. Simeone. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through here. Messi. Alvarez. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's really drilled it. And it's Messi. Referee has just said play on. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shaquib.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared away. Messi. Oh, they could break here. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. That's Simeone. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gusto. Rabiot. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Nice physical challenge. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's lofted through here. Acuna, gently done. Simeone, forwards and with intent. Camavinga. And here's Olise. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Gusto. That is good strength. And they've got rid. Now it's Simeone. Played down the flank. He can get that clear. Argentina have reclaimed it. Olise. Hernandez. Mbappe. Played into the middle. Acuna with the clearance. Otamendi. Romero. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Gusto. Rabiot. Konate. Camavinga. Shaquib. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shaquib is offering a right smile there.
France given another corner. And it's been taken short. Olise. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Senesi can get it clear. Takes a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Calmly anticipates. Shaquib. Mbappe, played out wide. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Simeone. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Out of play for a goal kick. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Brilliantly cut out. Rabiot, long ball upfield. Back into the middle. Messi. Mbappe. Upamecano. Konate. Camavinga. Olise. Gusto. Gusto. And he's managed to get free. Senesi shifted upfield. Shaquib. Simeone. He's found the way through. Simeone chooses to go back. Alvarez! Oh, it's come loose. Hernandez herring after the ball here. Now it's Simeone. Looking for a decent ball in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. This looks promising. Olise. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Konate. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Konate cuts it out. Simeone. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Clipped into space. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Rabiot. Olise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Acuna. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Konate tries to clear. Romero goes for the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backup to indicate what was coming.
Gusto. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Romero wins the duel this time. Lobbed in behind. That's the keeper's ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. And it's Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Simeone. De Paul. Messi. Messi. Oh, and Messi! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game. thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe, spread out to the left. Hernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. That's not going to find its target. Referee's given a throw. Gusto gets a mighty effort! Otamendi gently done. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Acuna, McAllister, Paredes, De Paul, Romero, moved on forwards, Upamecano, Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Simeone, that's Simeone, Alvarez, shoots! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Camavinga, and he goes cross-field. Rabiot. And it's played forward. That's too far for anyone. Camavinga, Shaquib, it's Hernandez, and here's Mbappe, big chance! Oh, extraordinary!
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Dembele, Jackie, the ball is loose and the Dembele! Romero forwards and with intent. It's Hernandez. Oh, it's come loose. Cherki played out to the right. Gusto, there's the delivery. Romero gets it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Upamecano gets across to it, big chance, and Messi! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Besson certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shaquib. Olise. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Camavinga. That has been knocked clear. That's been won straight back. That is a little undercooked. Simeone. Done delicately. Oh, that's clever. Now it's De Paul. De Paul! And again the keeper stands strong. That's not going far. Chance for a shot! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Rabiot. Time and again they are repelled. Messi swings it across. And that has been cleared. And here's the Paul. And it's McAllister. Simeone! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Simeone, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Gusto. Great run on the overlap here. Played into space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga have it back and can go again. Rabiot tries a deft little ball. Olise. And the finish! That's the throw. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Alvarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. That was very necessary. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Alvarez. And the shot! That's fallen kindly here. Mbappe. Konate. Gusto. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Konate. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero concedes a free kick for that. De Paul shifted upfield. Simeone, he has found a way through. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Simeone. Played back in. Simeone. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Dembele. Hernandez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alvarez looking to add to his goal. Hernandez. And now the breakaway. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's having a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Hit into the middle. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That pass has been well intercepted. Senesi. Simeone. Rabiot. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Argentina can break now. Oh, super find. Simeone. Simeone! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Konate, aim forwards. And it's played forward. McAllister. Acuna. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camavinga. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rabiot. It's an inviting looking ball that. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Mbappe, oh, good spread. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Couple of changes then in quick succession. McAllister. Simeone has created one goal already. Messi. Alvarez, shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Mbappe, spread out to the left. He's got away. Enoch with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Olise, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Camavinga. And it's Digne. And here's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Out towards the flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Simeone.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ekitike. Well read, nice interception. Upamecano, gently done. Enoch looks to get on the end of this. Kalulu. Now it's Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Shaquib. And here's Olise. And he's there to get it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Played towards the other side. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. Knocks it out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Acuna.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Otamendi. Paredes. The final 5 minutes. McAllister. Acuna. Oh, it's come loose. Ball is over the line. Elise. Moved on forwards. Kalulu. Elise. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Alvarez. That has been cut short. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kalulu. Caresses it through. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Proves too strong. McAllister. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. The ball played out towards the right wing. Digne. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kalulu. Elise. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alex Simeone. To Paul! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got space in the area. It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Kalulu. Olise. Acuna does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. France are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's it. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side.